Thank you, Manish, for giving those wonderful examples. I think I was very privileged to have two important speakers from two different countries, from Australia and Germany. We had National Skill Development Corporation, we have Fortress, the consulting company, English, which provides a big advantage through English Edge. Now, I would like to not take any time, and this presentation which I prepared for this summit, I am very pleased to reserve it for another occasion in apparel sector sometime. And want to say that, just to conclude the story of the suicide, I want to say that after agriculture, textile and apparel provide the largest employment opportunity. Currently, it employs about 35 million people, and it also employs indirectly another 60 million people. This is expected to double to 60 million by 2022. And if this kind of a transformation need to take place, either the workers have to migrate to the cities where the work is available, or the industry will have to go to where the workers are. And this is the process which we need to now identify. And in China, this is something which they have learned very late. For example, 14 people jumped from high buildings of this factory, and 12 died on the spot, and only 2 survived. And then they found that, a lot of articles have come about this, they found that these kids have been working 70 hours per week. They were not allowed to talk to each other. They were repeating exactly the same hand movement for several months. And even when they walked on the road, their hands were twitching. They cannot help but mimic the motion when walking down the street. That is what it said. Never able to relax their minds. And they found that over time is running into their lives, nothing was available to them. And these people, one after another between March and May, committed suicide. 2 people survived even after jumping from different places in the factory. Now, I am not telling Foxconn responsible or anybody responsible. I am only telling this is a big issue which India needs to address. We need to have skills and the workplace in a habitat which is sustainable. And it is very important that after this incident between 2009 and 12, China has increased the basic wages 4 times. They have reduced the working hours to just 80 hours per month. Their factories are being shifted closer to the habitat. And if we need to say that India is going to grow at 8.5% per annum, and we say that our workers are going to be paid at 3,850, and we will give them skills in some place through XYZ, and we will then want them to migrate to expensive places, this is going to have a disaster in a country of 1.3 billion. So we need to make skills, the people as the basic core of our understanding as we go forward and in this mission of skilling India. It should not become killing India. I hope the message is going to be loud and clear. I want to thank the panelists. I want to thank the Indira Gandhi National Open University with whom we have collaborated in setting up 25 community colleges, giving 5,000 people we crossed in non-credit customized courses through this skill program. We have wonderful association with all of you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the speech of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam coming up. And this speech, I'll reserve for another occasion. Great. Thank you.